You're watching another Nerd Stalker interview. Welcome to another Nerd Stalker interview. Good evening and good morning in Korea. This is Greg Glory, aka Social Gray, on Twitter for the Nerd Stalker Media Network. Today we speak with Ian Lee and the CEO of Swizzle and Nick Szabo, the COO of Swizzle. And Swizzle is a new exciting social music video platform and originating in Korea, and we're currently in a pre-beta phase, and we'll let kind of Ian and Nick talk more about that. But we met Nick and Ian at the exclusive Future of Korea Tech event at the Pillsbury Law Firm in VC Row in Palo Alto, and they introduced their service platform for a room full of angels and VCs interested in Korean startups. So then that's how we got to know these guys, and they've been planning this service for a while now, and it looks like they're about to really kind of pop with their the real beta of their service. So a little bit about Ian, the CEO. Ian has founded Idea Above and spent 4 years to build the best social music video sharing platform that they could imagine. He majored in business strategy, got an MBA, and 5-year work experience as a UX designer and marketer before Idea Above. So he kind of knows what he's doing in the web service tech space. And then quickly a little bit about Nick. Nick has done business development for numerous small businesses in the U.S. and all over the world. And currently he moved to Seoul last year, he just told me, and followed his wife's career. And what a guy! And met with the team at Idea Above and had joined up with to help them grow their business. So anyway, good morning, Ian and Nick. Thanks for joining us live here on Nerd Stalker from Seoul, Korea.
Good morning.
Thank you for inviting.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's great. This, as I told you off camera, this is our first Nerd Stalker interview with live in Korea. So we're pretty excited about this. So anything you want to tell the Nerd Stalker audience more about yourself that I left out?
I mean, you pretty much covered the basics. Ian and I have been working together for a few months. We've kind of hit the ground running, actually. We started working together, and then we met you. Like, literally a couple of days after I started, I was on a plane. We've had some exciting couple of months with meeting a lot of people and kind of doing our pivot, which we'll talk about a little bit later. So
yeah, it's like perfect timing to talk about our new start.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No, it's good. No, it's good. I appreciate it. I think that when I was reading some of your blog of your kind of the service that you kind of pre-launched, was kind of named the Quora of music recommendation, and you've learned a lot from that kind of pre-launch, and maybe you want to kind of explain where you came from and where you're taking this service.
Yeah, I'll take that. I was a big fan of making mixtapes, and I just love feelings when you pick some songs for other people and give or receive the music gift. I think that is influenced by my family. My mother is a classical singer, and my brother is a pop singer in Korea. So I just used to make mixtape and mix it to satisfy other people or my feelings. But since the music market has been digitalized, all the tools to give music or share music became illegal. So I just decided to make my own best way to share music in a legal and easy and interesting way. So I chose YouTube as a medium. So after that, I spent more than 4 years to make the best interface. And yeah, we made the Swizzle. And now we are trying to change steadily our concept and details based on user feedback.
Yeah, so we actually we talked to a lot of our users, and a lot of them really like the service. Obviously, I mean, we have a pretty nice core following that use it all the time, but they kept on asking for more, and they kept on asking for kind of pulling it out of just music videos to do other types of videos, and they pulled up a couple of problems. So that's actually what we're doing right now. We're in a closed beta, which some of your audience could actually sign up for. We'll put the link up a little bit later. But we're testing out a couple new theories so that we can eventually turn it into a video clip album service instead of a music video playlist service. So,
I see. So it's really kind of more geared towards like what Ian was saying earlier around the YouTube experience, right?
Yeah, and that's and the reason why we call Quora for music recommendation is that from our investigation, we found out most people are most satisfied when they get music recommendation from their friends who know your taste or your situation more better. So we'll keep the concept when we switch to the video clip album service. So yeah, we'll say, some video recommendation platform. Yeah, with human based.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
actually not changing anything from the music video thing. We're not getting rid of any features or anything like that. It'll still be that same service, just expanded so that we can do a lot more with it. So,
Yeah, because I couldn't remember when we were at the tech event, your service actually was popped up onto the video screens, and
oh yeah,
you kind of asked them, hey guys, give us some recommendations, some music that's out there, and so it just started to loop. It was kind of cool that way actually. So I guess I understand. Probably makes some more sense is that it now goes from a purely audio experience to a full audio and video experience, right?
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
for example, I just created a list. I really like parkour, and I love watching parkour videos because it's a lot of fun. And so I made a list out there and asked some of my friends to give me some good recommendations. And within like minutes, I had 40 videos, and half, 3/4 of them I haven't even seen. So I just got to sit there for hours just watching parkour videos, loop and loop and loop. And it's that kind of stuff is cool. It's taking the music idea that we had and expanding it so that we can do more with it. So.
That's pretty cool. I like that. So, why don't you kind of share your vision for, where you want to take this kind of music Quora recommendation service to more the video realm, as we talked about offline.
Sure. You want to tell me, or you want me?
You can just
Sure.
cover the previous one and you.
Yeah. Well, we can do a screen share. I can show you the old service if
Yeah,
you
why
like.
don't we do that? Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely interesting.
figure out how this works. Google Hangouts. Maybe this one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost online. Almost online. There we are. Okay. See the
See it?
swizzle? Yeah, see the swizzle tab there.
Yeah. So this is our website, and it's up right now. And this is the old kind of direction that we had. So if you look here, you have like a ton of different cards here in the Swizz list of people who have created these Swizz lists and just compiled different music videos together. You click randomly on one. You can see this whole list here, and this is just things that people have put together. You see there's different names on them, things that people really liked, and they shared the list with other people. And you can kind of click in and actually start playing it.
So right now, Nick, we're on the list actually, on someone's list, or is this just a bunch of lists?
No. This is one person's list. This is a huge list, actually. It's got 503 songs. This
Whoa.
list has been a while, a ton of followers on it. But like, if you look over here, this is actually playing. I don't think it shares audio, but
I think I hear it.
you're playing. Yeah. And you can kind of skip through and keep on going. You can make it full screen, so you can actually fully enjoy it. You can do a lot of stuff with it, and this is the kind of service that got people, interested in it. And it's locked into music videos at this point. You can add things like, if you like, I don't know, Red Gold Green is a really cool band. I don't know if you've heard of them. Like, you can actually add it right onto it, and it pops up here.
Oh my
Shows
gosh.
you. And this isn't my list. This is somebody else's list. And I just threw one on there.
So
You can start playing.
in the queue, when you add that in, does that go to the top of the queue as the next song that can be played, or how does that all work?
It goes in jukebox style. So
Okay.
will be the last song played. So you can kind of like at a party have this going up, and people can go on their phones. Say you have this on the computer that's hooked up to your TV and sound system. People can go on their phones, go onto your list, and start adding songs. You know what I mean? So you can have this like social jukebox experience.
Yeah,
thing.
but when you play, you can change the order of songs as well.
Yeah, you can mess with it. So if you want to hear the next one first. Yeah.
Nice.
The other thing that you could do too is you can like songs, and that'll save the song into your songs I like, and you can actually repost too. Like
Right.
here, I can put it. These are all my different playlists,
Right.
so I can put it in one of those, or
Cool.
these are like playlists that I like. So
Right.
if I know one, like I'm in somebody's playlist, and I'm like, oh man, John would really love that. I can go ahead and repost it over to here and put
Mm,
it on there, so
that's
you can
cool.
share it. Yeah, a lot of fun. You can comment. There's a ton of different comments in here. You can talk. You can share it on Facebook. It'll pop up here. So you can post the whole playlist and actually share it with your friends and everything. So there's a lot of
Nice.
functionality in here. Directly
Okay.
invite others into the list. Like Olivia's one of our teammates. So she gets a little invite in her Swizzle on her phone that pops up and says, hey, check out this list. So this is the kind of stuff that people, these were the features that people really liked. And then what we're doing is we're taking this, we're getting rid of the barrier that makes it just music videos. So we're going to separate it out into music and into all. Actually, I have some pictures. Here, let me.
Yeah, why don't you share some of the concepts with us and see what
Yeah.
the new service is going to look like? This is great.
There. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So this is actually the beta. So you can't see this unless you're in our beta list, and we put you on there. So this just rolled out, what, 2 days ago? Yeah.
Mm,
But if you notice up here, oh, sorry about that. If you notice up here, you have all, and you have music. So music is where just the music videos go, and then all, and we're working on the name and everything. But this will be where everything else is. For example, this playlist right here is actually one that I made. I called it Brain Food. So it's just like smart videos. You know what I mean? It, just a collection of different things that are like sciencey and that kind of stuff. Vsauce obviously is #1 on there. But there's a lot of different functionality you have. For example, you see this is actually the video playing here.
mm, mm,
Um,
mm, mm.
it pops up in the big window when you want it playing fully. Got a lot of like interaction. You can put it on shuffle. You can do the whole list.
Nice,
Kind of gives you a lot more interaction.
nice.
The video is also always playing. So this is actually the home screen of my phone. And the video is playing, and you can actually move this around on your app and stuff. But this way you can do other stuff while that video is going, and you can kind of keep things rolling.
Which is very common, right? Like if you're on the train or the bus or whatever, and you're listening, and then an email pops up, you want to keep the music rolling, but you want to, take care of some of the emails and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah, like the other day, actually, I was watching that parkour list that I put together. I just had it playing while I was answering emails because I was on the train and multitasking, and you can, while you're writing your emails, you can look up and watch somebody do a backflip. It's kind of cool. Like, yeah, you got lists, you can add videos, you can do. This is a newly created list. It only has 3, but anybody can go in here and add videos, just like that. The old one, and different options to play it. Back into the music, you still have these music cards. We've just kind of done a lot more interaction. We've changed the main view so that you can have the comments right there. You can talk to people right away instead of having to go into things. So we're just messing with the UI a little bit.
Nice.
And then eventually, what we're going to do actually is we're going to we're going to add some more features that would make this a lot more fun. For example, we're going to let you, instead of just attaching entire videos, we're going to let you make just clips if you want. So if you only want like 20 seconds of that parkour video, you can pick only 20 seconds of it. And while the person is watching it, if they want to watch the entire video, they can just stop it and watch that whole like 5-minute video where that 20-second clip came from. And it'll go from clip to clip to clip. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Wow, this sounds pretty cool. So maybe you could talk about like what's your product roadmap, and where are you going to be in maybe 6 months, or and that type of thing, and kind of explain to the audience what where you're going with this beta now that you're kind of doing videos, and then how long is that period you expect that to be before you really fully launch it?
Sure. Well, this semi-closed beta that we have right now is where we're changing the UI. We're adding those video clips. We're doing a voiceover feature, which would be really cool, but I'm not going to talk about it. But it's probably going to be until...
Yeah, the goal for this closed beta is to expand our retention time And also, we want to make our application as a good one to open more time when they feel bored, not just only time to who want to listen to the music. So yeah,
Hmm.
we want to make the goal first, and then after that, we're gonna add some features like making some
Yeah.
picking some clips from the original videos, and also we're thinking about making voiceover comments on video as well, and also adding more platforms like Dailymotion and Yoku into those
Yeah,
to
yeah. Vimeo. Get the
Chinese
Vimeo
market
guys
as
on there.
well. Yeah, to give similar experience to the using YouTube
Yeah.
with the
Oh
other.
no, this is great. I mean, I think there's use cases besides just music videos. I think we just talked about, right, where actually people could just any kind of genre, right? It could be tech videos. If someone wants to know more about the iPhone 6 or something like that, hey, do you guys have any great videos to share on iPhone 6 or any kind of topic? So this is good. I mean, this is crowdsourcing my list. There's so much content out there that I
Oh
need
yeah.
help like this.
We actually had somebody who just created a list for uh, recipes. So like
Oh,
something I never thought of, but there's a ton of like videos of different like recipes, and it's kind of cool. I actually used it the other day where I just clicked random, hit next, and made whatever recipe came up. Like just something that you never would have. I don't know. I didn't expect that. So there's a lot of cool videos popping up that we're watching, and it's only been 2 days, so it's
well,
kind of neat.
I think the YouTube world has a lot of sharing on there and a lot of videos. So
Oh
this
yeah.
is good. Let's shift it quickly to business real quick. If I could ask you guys some questions about that. Like what you're based in Seoul right now, but is there any plans to and move create a headquarters here in San Francisco, or create a remote office here in San Francisco or in the Silicon Valley?
We don't know about San Francisco specifically. We're torn between like three cities in the states. But yeah, no, the plan is actually this year at some point to move our office out there. There's
Okay.
just a lot more. Korea is great, Seoul's a lot of fun, but the the U.S. has developed the startup world a little bit more, so there's a lot more opportunities out there. Makes it a
Mm,
lot easier. So we're going
yeah.
to keep our market though.
Hmm.
We have a lot of focus in Asia, and we have a lot of good connections in Asia. So we're going to keep a lot of our target market out here until it matures a little bit, and then move the
Mm.
market over to the states. But yeah, no, our headquarters need to move. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Any plan in getting original content someday? Is that on the roadmap, or mainly you're going to stick with services like Vimeo, YouTube, other
we
things
are
like that?
going to be an aggregator service, but we
Mm.
are actually working with content creators now and talking to a few to help them develop stuff that is oriented to sharing on Sizzle. So yes and no. We're helping
Okay.
develop more content, but we're going to keep it hosted on those other sites because those other sites do a really good job. There's no reason to
Yeah.
Yeah.
load
It
up
can be
services.
possible if we think that is the best way to give the best experience to content creators and users. Then yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
Actually.
So,
Oh, that's great. No, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm gonna use my beta too. So this is good. Are you guys looking for any investment right now, or hiring any, or looking for people?
Yes. We are just opening our investment round. We want to say like bridge fund,
Mm.
and yeah, in
it's
between
like
Series
bridge and
A,
Series A. It
Series
depends on
A.
how you define it. So
Yeah.
it's it's that funky area.
So
So
yeah, the amount of money will be around 650K dollars.
I
yeah,
see.
But we're not, hurry too much. So from March to June, we want to close the investment round, and we are now looking for some investors from Korea to United States, everywhere in global
yeah.
market.
We've been talking to people from Japan and Singapore and Korea and U.S. and kind of everywhere. So.
Yeah,
And yeah, we
Yeah.
actually are hiring. We're looking for another developer to kind of
yeah, that's
help
right.
things along too. So we're looking for a web and server guy.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I think you'll need that, right? Just to, I mean, there's some pretty pretty neat engine that you guys are creating behind the scenes there for videos. So yeah, you definitely need those guys. Wow, that's great. So anyway, let's close off the interview. It's a great introduction, and then we'll have you guys on again when you finally launch the service, because we'd like to see exactly what the final version is going to look like here with the NerdStalker crowd. So, let's how do people get a hold of you guys and get a hold of maybe getting a hold of the beta service to try to test out and see if they can help you guys with some comments and
Sure.
things.
Is there a way for me to type on this? Let's see. Yeah, I can do comment. Group chat. Yeah, you can go to swizzle.fm/beta signup.htm.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see that chat up there.
No, I can see it, but no one else can. But that's okay. You said it verbally. It's okay. I'll put that in the article, though. I'll put that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they can go there and sign up for the beta. Depending on when they get in, we'll be able to put them into this next round that's popping up.
That's great.
And then, as far as contacting us, we'll put our email down there so that you can share that. But you can contact me at nick@ideabove.com and Ian at ianlee@ideabove.com.
Yeah, we'll have you guys back again. So this is just the first intro, and we'll see how your service does in the next 3 months, and we'll have you guys back again. We'll do another interview. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're excited.
Yeah, well, the NerdStalkers here are excited too. So anyway, thank you for your time. Thanks, for I know it's morning in Korea and now early evening here in San Francisco. So appreciate your time again. So that was Ian Lee and Nick Szabo for Swizzle trying to disrupt the social video sharing space. So this is Greg Gloria, aka Social Greg, on Twitter for the NerdStalker Media Network, where we believe in tech, startups, design, and you. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and be careful out there. Thanks again, Ian and Nick. Have a great week.
Thank you. You too.
See you soon.